But when I reminded God of his words, and then he said, yes, I said them, and I will do them. That is why I told you that I did not know the words, although I'm telling them to you. But I found them in the Bible and told God that you said these words and you have to do them. And he's doing them because he said them. So, about strength and power that our Lord Jesus gives us, that we can defend ourselves and to fight the devil, so that who sees to it that, who tries his best to see that the 120 you don't make it, and if you make it, you will have been tortured, so that nobody will desire what you are. The devil will do that with his weapon that is strongest here on earth. What is that weapon? What is the weapon that the devil uses? Lack of knowledge, deceit, sin, fear, sickness. So he uses all that. So the weapon that the devil uses is sin. And behind the sin there is deceit. He will come and tell you a lie, and then you fall into sin, and then he starts his duty. So if we want to say it plainly, that's how it is. But I want to tell you another powerful weapon of the devil. But to use it, he also uses deceit and sin. That is why I told you that first of all he uses the lies and then the sin. But if we are to look at our lives critically, we can look at the different sins in which we participate. So, by looking at our lives critically is how I want to bring out the serious weapon that the devil uses to torture us. What you need to know from today. Because somebody has told us that he uses ignorance very much. If you are ignorant, how will you fight back? So let's do like this for you to understand quickly. When God created man and put him here on earth, he had a plan of how man will spend his life here on earth. And because God's duty is to bless, give life, bless them. So he planned
esinga amaanyi,
the way that is most powerful
obukuukuutivu
and is most definite
obunywevu
and is most firm,
mwanakuwera omukisa
where he will bless you,
ogusinga obunene
and the biggest blessing you can ever receive,
singa obungi
and the most of them you can receive here on earth.
ajja kukiteeka wali wennyini wakoledde obulamu bwennyini obwo.
He will put it for you where he has given you life, in the spot where he has given you life.
Wakuweredde obulamu awo,
so that he will give you in that spot where he has given you life,
wakuweredde omukisa ogusinga obunene.
and that is where you will find your biggest blessing.
Ebiteeka awa wamu.
Two of them together, he placed them.
Awokubuuliriza.
That is why I want to ask you
obulamu yabukubeerawa.
that where did you get life from?
Obulamu yabukubeerawa.
Where did you get life from?
Obulamu yabukubeera mu beewammwe.
In your people.
Kiraba? Mu beewammwe.
In your people.
Okuva nga gwe tonaba kubeerawo.
Ever since you are not existing and they were not existing, but God had you in plan that you will be among your people. We went for priesthood in Gulu some 3 months ago. And I didn't know the newly ordained priest. Who did I know?
Mama we.
The mother.
How
did I know the mother? She's 16 years. So I knew his mother when she was 10 years old. So when we went to Alukulum Seminary, Kalusi
kekali kakulu kaba banya ekibiina crusaders.
She was the leader of would march like that serious when she was 10 years.
Kalusi kazadde faz.
So Lucy now is a mother of a priest.
Ate nokumanya tomanya nga wala emyezi ebiri bane kalusi kajugete kalusi kalina omujja kulaga ofumusori ngamba kalusi kale katubaka kafuna filindi ako aliko tali pako kati mukazi munene yawedde mwavu ali afuta kakati abagiri ubusobuso mwezo gujja.
So we knew these things when it was just 2 months to come, that she's got a dink on the other Lucy who used to march seriously with a whistle. She's now fat and tall and has a dink on. So when we went there, so I had the booklet, the souvenir booklet, and I was looking for to read that the mother of the deacon or the father is Lucy. So I said, oh, this is the Lucy. And when I looked at her, the nose of the father was like the nose of the So we went to congratulate them. And then he's called Father Chizito Ochaka. So I said, Father Chizito. What? I told him that I don't know you, you don't know me, but I knew your mother when she was 10 years. And he said, what? What? So I by the time I knew your mother, you were in the legs coming up slowly. So that's how God planned that your biggest blessings will come from those who gave birth to you. He has given you the gift of life.
mubakuzaala abo majja okuyima okuwa emikisa egisinga obunene obukukuli mu bulamu
through your family or your parents, and in your family, your parents, you will get all the blessings you need here.
Kakati owagagamba nti fasa gwe ebyogamba ebyo bya ewaffe bankuza bubi nnyo bantu tunaze kuwolawo.
So you can say that, Father, you are talking, you don't know. But for me, I was brought up harshly.
Bankuba kibooko.
I was beaten.
Asirowooza ti byogamba ebiri.
I don't think you're talking what you are. For me, I ran away from home when I was young. Don't you hear such people? And so you can't talk to that person and you'll understand. But when you find such a person, tell him or her like this, that maybe they have given birth to you and thrown you to the toilet. They could have done it. But they did not throw you to the toilet. Yes, you suffered, you are brought up harshly, but those parents you have, they also have bondages. It is not only you who is in bondages. So, although they were in bondage, they thought they can give you life. And they did their best not to kill you. They would have killed you. So you are present now. What you didn't do before, God will help you through other people and you will receive it. So our parents, God uses them to give us His blessings. They have given us life, they have given us food, they have given us treatment, they have taken us to school, they have given us clothes. Why are you here where you are now? Because of them, they tried their best to care about you. The wisdom that you have in your head, God gave it to you through them. How can you be foolish and you give birth to an intelligent child? So first of all, He gave the wisdom to them and then to you. The courage that you have.
Amanya no buvumira okusala byokozesa very obulombo obwoyo ani okutwala okubatiza gwe wagenda ngo tali bebi wagenda weka.
So did you take yourself for baptism? They took you there.
Balina ebitundu byakoze ebyolabanja mu butuufu ebyo belimpa kyendi kakati tebali batuukirivu nedda naye baakola byakolirwa kuba kulungi bw'ggwe.
There are things that they did for you and they were for your good. They were not holy, they were not right, but they have done some good things to your life. That's why you are here today.
Kakati.
So, when you grew up and became something else, there are some things you have added on to your life. Now you are here. It's not your mother who told you to come here. You decided to come. But your mother gave you the foundation on which you have built to come here. So the children who are not told what you are told cannot come here. She was brought up in a nightclub. How can she come? They gave you a foundation on which you stand to receive other blessings. So when you look at a human being from her start to here, although a person can say, I was brought up not well, has got the foundation of his blessings in her family, his or her family. The rest we add on to that. So the devil looked at that thing and said, oh, so you are going to use their family to bless them mightily in this world. Yet I don't want them to have the blessings. So let me go to let me go to the same family. It's so that they come to an extent that just like they receive so many blessings, they don't know where they come from. They are going to receive a lot of problems when they don't know where they come from. Do you understand? So the problems here on earth in a human life that make a person suffer here on the world come from the same family. The devil brought them from there. Just like God planted them in the family, they come and follow the mothers, the fathers, the children, and their descendants. That is how the devil plants his own. And so they walk in your blood to your children, to your grandchildren, and they continue. They grow in the same way. The devil copies God's things and then he does it in his way. That is why the things that torture a human being here on earth, so you look for them in your family. Where you're standing, you know them. And the devil sees it in this way. That if I am able to conquer their family in the roots, I will receive three things. I will torture them so much, and then I will have many people on my side because they will be coming from that family. And then they will be mine for a long time. The problems are big. The people are many. And for a long time. There is nowhere else in a human life where the devil can do that on those three items in a human life, apart from our families. Just like I told you, for the blessings you can grow for yourself. Also, the curses you can grow up and add on to for yourself, but most of them, the fundamental ones, are in the family.
anabeera mu nju eyo alina okuba n'ebintu ebyo kitegeeza.
This does not mean that whoever is born in that family must suffer the same bondages or curses.
Abamu bajja kuba nabyo.
Some may have them.
Abalala nedda.
Others no.
Lwaki?
Why?
Agezaako okwekweka.
Because the devil hides himself.
Kubanga mwena azabunje bonna mwena mufana bwe ndibune kizibu ekyo abaloga bone enjinja baaki.
Because if all of you have the same problem, people will wonder what's happened to us. Why are we like this?
Mukubuuza ekibuuzo ekyo emirundi emingi ennyo.
And then as you ask yourself that question,
niweebuuza ekintu ebba ng'eggwanvu nnyo balwadde ki bagira ki?
Maybe they will discover the truth.
Santa kyagala.
The devil does not want you to discover the truth. He will not allow you to know. With a lot of wisdom, he lets others well because he wants to torture you. He doesn't want you to know that he's the one. When he does it vigorously, you will know that he's the devil. Although some people go and consult the witchcraft, and then they are in bondage the more. But generally, he doesn't want to torture you so much so that you can know him. So, on your generation, you can pick 3. Maybe they become drunkards. And then the rest will be without. So much drinking. Why does he drink so much? Yet the drinking was your survival. So the devil has to make people in your family drink. So he has picked one person to drink. So when he picks this one for you, you are free to go. And then you say, for me I don't drink. Now this son, I've chosen to drink. I gave him money. So you say, I hate him. You cannot think that if this person did not become a drunkard, who would have become drunk? You.
Bambi anywera mmwe.
He saw his drinking on your behalf. And then you will say, I don't want to know about that. What I have talked about alcoholism applies to every other evil habit. Whether it is adultery or fornication or losing your family, stealing or immorality between you. Not all of them that come from our families, but most of them, the reasons why we suffer come from our families. So when you are able to go to escape that, and then you have your children. You were 5, remember. Only 2 are drunkards. So the 3 of you are not drunkards. So all of you, the 5, have your children now. 5. Now that's how many children? 20. So on your list, we picked 2. And then on your children's level, he will pick 5. So he will take 7, pick 7. So out of 25, only 7. Many more are not. But the ones who are drunkards or in your children are more than you. You are 2. Now these ones are 7. So for them, they are also having their children. And then he took 7 out of them. And then maybe out of their children, you pick 50. When the rest have escaped.
naye nekigenda
But as it continues,
ekikoligo ky'essanyu kyeyongera okukula
the bondage grows
kubanga
bigger
abantu bangi
because the people are many
kibeeramu ebbanga ddene
and it has taken a long
ate
time.
nga tebamanyi batandikirawo okukijjawo.
Yet they don't know how to
banoonya eri yonna bannange tusale magezi ki bannange naye nga bannali banoonyaawa wano bayimiridde.
They'll be looking for what can we do, where can we go, yet they would have looked critically at their ground.
Kyenkugamba nti sitaani bw'ayingamu bw'akikola bw'ati bunju afuna abantu bangi akozesa ekyo kinene kikubba nnyo abantu bangi n'obudde buki.
That's what I told you, that when the devil comes, he tortures you very much and uses a lot of time and bounds so many people among you.
Kakati ebigambo ebyo bitegedde olwaleero baso nti biwandiika.
I hope you are writing and you have understood them.
Bw'olaba ng'omuntu alina obuzibu ogunene.
So when you see somebody who has a big challenge,
gwa mpisa nga mpisa mbi,
whether it is a vice,
mbeera mbi, njogera mbi, nkola mbi,
whether that person does not talk well or his way of doing things is bad,
oba byanfuna byagana naye nga biganye,
or that person is poor 100%,
ebyo byonna bwemanya nti bivaawo.
you know that those things have their roots in the family.
Era bawuusabuusa.
If you doubt, visit them and see.
Ojja kulaba nga si yekka afaanana bw'atyo gy'ava.
You will find that the person is not alone in that category where he comes from.
Ekyo ky'okuyigiriza olibadde naawe ogenda okugira ki okukyewera mu maaso go.
So, what I am teaching you, you are free to go and research on it.
Ekyokulabisa kiyinza okuba amangu, kiyinza okuba okumanya abantu abetta.
A quick example would be the people who commit suicide.
Bw'osanga ng'omuntu eyesse,
when you find somebody who has murdered himself,
oba yeetuze oba eddagala oba nga yesse,
but if somebody has killed himself in any way,
olumu bagayonyiza nnyo awana olwandika n'okwandika omuntu ateyo biki tofayo bino byawasa byayogedde.
Some people write but don't mind about what is written.
Genda ewaabwe.
You go to their relatives.
Ojja kusanga balabetta.
You will find people who killed themselves.
Eryo teeka.
That is a rule.
Teeka lyani?
Of who?
Ate kati obemuteeka mukatu tabirimu tobibangalamu.
The rule of the devil.
Wano mu nju eno nawe obuyinza obusindika abantu okwetta.
So he will tell you that in this family I gave you the power to make yourselves guilty. And whoever he pushes will not accept. Some people will refuse. But at a moment somebody will accept and will kill himself. Even those who did not kill themselves have that thought, that attitude of killing themselves more than you who doesn't have that particular bondage. Kitegere ku birala byonna empisa endala zonna zirima ku bantu nga mpisa nzibu bubbi bulimba bulyake bwenzi bina gwe ate kikoze mu nju nga gye kiri era osigala nga osikibwa nnyo mu sayidi ezo n'obola ekyo gize eki togenze oli atendewalirwa n'agira ki akati kwe mugamba nti naye nga mwena mu butuufu muyina ekintu kyeki kyekimu. So as I have told you about suicide, you apply the same to any other tendency. Maybe you have not fulfilled the tendency, but you feel it is so strong in your life. Era ng'okukemebwako okusinga kujja kubeera mu kitundu ekyo. And most of your temptations will be around or about that thing where your bondage is in your family. Then you will find that this one is tempted more to drink. And then he becomes a drunkard. Yet in their family line, they are not so much adulterers. Not only taking a lot of alcohol, not women. And then you find another family. It is the other way around. Does not take alcohol, but fornication. Yet They are very sober all the time. They don't take alcohol. And then they say, do you want some alcohol? No.
Even
only one bottle. And you say, yes. He's not very drunk.
Kitwale kigaziye kigaziye gana mbubi gana mu kulimbalimba gana mu yona bwebityo ebikoligo yengeri esinga okubeera ey'omuggundu stand masiga mu abantu.
You can apply your tendency to what I have told you, because bondages is one way the devil catches up with every family in its own family.
Sugadde but no mbulina ekikoligo mu nju yammwe olina okukikola n'okitwalira musango. Sibe ngambi.
It does not mean that if you have a bondage in your family, you have to have it in your life, or you have a problem. No. You have the freedom that God has given it to your family in full.
Lijja kukemebwa nnyo, lijja kusindikizibwa nnyo mu bifo ebyo byennyini sitaani byateekamu ebikoligo mu nju yammwe.
But your freedom will be tempted or tried or tested in the areas of bondage in your families.
Ekitegeeza nti nno olina okukigwamu naye manya nti nno awo yolina okussa amaaso n'okwetegereza ennyo obutagwayo kubanga eyo wada amaanyi agasinga okukosa mu nju yammwe bagira ki?
So it does not mean that automatically you will follow or you will do what those who are bound are doing in your family, but you have to take care to see that you don't do what that bondage is, because that is where the strength of the devil is in your family.
You have
the responsibility. You can't say that I did what was right, because for us we have that bondage in our family. And if you say like that, the devil will work it out. Always in God's things, you have a solution. You have something that you can do about it, because God saw it from a long time ago, and then He gave us a solution. So you should not lose courage. The Lord will help you out. But first of all, you have to understand what is present. Why is it there? When can I start to take it away? Don't say that I will pray and God will help me. No. That is why you have to give time. It will give time to the words of God. You will not do it quickly because I went to the church. You have to give more time. Because the devil has formed it from a long time ago, and he has got that plan of long ago. So he tries to resist that you don't take him away from where he is. That is why we are. That is applying to everybody in the whole world.